What was the morale like after last weekend?
Understandably, very disappointing. You can imagine we were really bullied by the Victorians. They played very well, outplayed us in every department, so the morale was low. But it's not what we've come to expect from ourselves, so I'm sure we'll live for this game.
Also, it's a young team you put out there. Do you just keep backing them in, or do you expect to have peaks and troughs like that?
No, we got no choice. They're our best players and they just happen to be young, so you can't give people experience. They've got to go through it. It's a really tough business we're in, so when you're in a tough business, you've got to go through those peaks and troughs, like you say, and that they learn about themselves, they learn about their game. We're going to have some inconsistencies, no doubt about that. That's part of having mostly young players. It's very different to the makeup of the side over the last few years, but that's okay. All the kids, we've got outstanding talents and a chance to play Test cricket in the future. We've got some brilliant young talent. Cameron Bancroft, he was on the verge of playing for Australia as well, still young. Sam Whiteman, Ashton Agar, Will Bazisto's had a great start to his career. Joel Paris. It's just so exciting. Ashton Turner coming around the place. So exciting with this talent that's going to be great for us for the next 10 years. But as I said, you can't give them experience, and they're going to have to fight really hard to keep this great spirit we've developed over the last few years. Keep fighting hard, and hopefully we'll get some results along the way. We're feeling the pinch at this level. It's probably indicative of where the Australian team's at. You have the retirements of Mitchell Johnson and Ryan Harris, who can bowl with elite pace. Australia needs that, and if they're bringing in Nathan Coulter on the back of not much cricket, they must be feeling it in their depth as we're feeling it as well. So that's something we need to address in Australian cricket, but it's a great opportunity for Nathan Coulter. He's a supreme talent. If he stays on the park, he can bowl as quick as anyone in Australia at the moment.
I heard there's been a bit of a theme this week of relaxing under pressure. Can you talk us a bit through that?
Well, when you've got young guys, one thing I know from experience as a player, and obviously my observations as a coach, is with young players, they're trying so hard. They want it so much. They want to impress. They want to get some runs so they feel comfortable in the team. They're trying so hard. And I've said for 20 years, the harder you try, the worse it gets. Yeah. Honestly, because in sport you're trying so hard and your muscles get tight, your face gets tight, and you want it. And we know how much. They're all great kids, but you got to learn how to relax. And that's been a theme actually through our pre-seasons. That's why we put them under pressure, just to learn to relax under pressure. You see all the great players, some of them look serious, but they've learned how to relax, particularly when the pressure's on. And if you can relax, especially physically in sport, that gives you the best opportunity to be successful.